What is up, guys? This is King of Cards, and welcome back to another episode of King of. I don't remember what I named this. We're still thinking. I'm thinking King of Myth or King of Wukong. King of Wukong doesn't really work like that. But then again, since when have I ever done things that make sense? If I did things that made sense, I would not be doing these videos. Yeah, I've got to keep a better track on stamina. It's going to be very important for me. Cat, what are you doing? This game's taking too long. I should have started it after I loaded this. This was my mistake. I apologize to all of you. Leave it alone. She's gonna chew on something I don't even know I have and fucking die at this point. I need her to stop. Oh, loaded. That's good. Alright. Oh god. It's lagging. My frames. Bones to the spirit. Ooh.
Once you pass that gate, there's no turning back.
Yeah. Property damage. And do. Alright. I feel there's more. I feel better now. I don't remember how he pronounced it. Real dick move. Ow, you bitch! Big puppy, ain't you? Ow. Got your ass.
Now that it's dead, you might as well take a good look around. The great pill, the Black-winged guide, defeat the wolf. Finding it would be a deserving reward for that fight.
No, that's not it. I wonder where it could be. Y'all saw that, right? They were there and then they fucking vanished. Oh, it must be up here somewhere. Hello. Celestial Jade Lotus Pill. Miraculous pill concocted by the god of longevity in the southernmost reaches of the land that massively increases maximum health. That's massively you. Oh, damn. I don't have the materials. Alright. Alright, more yarn. Well, I'm actually not gonna go this way yet. I want to go this way. I didn't explore this area very much, and I want to, so. I think I'll just stick to destroying the containers, because I don't think any stuff like that has given me anything. Bandit Chief. From humble start to seek revenge's claim, paths may differ yet burn with the same flame. In bygone days there lived a youth in the town, the son of a martial arts master. His father's fondness for drink led to a foolish act that landed the old man in jail, leaving only the youth and his mother struggling to survive. As their situation grew dire, the young man took on any work to make ends meet. The villagers praised him for caring for his mother, deeming him a dutiful son. In an unlucky year of crop failure, the mother and son set out to seek refuge with relatives. Along the way, a gang of bandits emerged. Eyes fierce, faces scarred, they brandished their blades, demanding nothing but gold. The mother and son, destitute, resorted to begging for mercy, but the bandits showed no mercy and were intent on killing them. The young man, believing their death was imminent, seized a bandit's knife. With a resolute heart, he ended his own mother's life and pledged himself to the bandits. So he joined their ranks. News of the incident spread, and the people condemned him as a coward, truly a cursed son. Years passed. One day, the entire gang of bandits was wiped out, leaving no trace. Some said a hero had come to rid the land of evil and uphold justice. Others claimed a Gwai had emerged in the mountains, bringing a long-delayed reckoning. Debates raged on, but eventually the topic faded from memory. One day, a man, covered in blood, stumbled down from the mountains, recounting an encounter with a towering bandit, neither human nor Gwai, wielding a massive blade to rob the roads. His face bore an uncanny resemblance to that cursed youth, yet he spoke of freeing humanity from its burdens. Ling Shu, Ling Shua, Ling Shuza. I don't remember. His gray fur speaks of fierce might, with blood-stained fangs that gleam in the night. Claws like soul reapers, tail swings death's song, feigns Buddhist ways, but his bloodlust stays strong. The Grey Wolf Guai of the temple was once a refugee from the kingdom of Shitao. I'm gonna Shituo. I don't know. When whatever the fuck that word is was laid to ruin, the wolves fled, following the Grey Wolf on a long and weary road, until they found shelter under the banner of the Black Wind King. Unlike the old Ling Shu of whatever the fuck that is, who pursued immortality and detachment, the Grey Wolf cared nothing for the ways of deities and Buddha, nor for the empty promises of eternal life. Instead, his heart was set on mastering strength and skill. He honed his craft with iron claws and fangs until he could strip the very flesh from the bones of his foes. When the old Ling Shu whatever vanished, Black Bear Guai saw fit to elevate the Grey Wolf to be the new master of the Wolf Guais, giving him the name Ling Shu what the fuck ever, and tasking him with guarding the Guanyin Temple. The Wolf Guais who came with the new Ling Shu what the fuck ever from the kingdom of what the fuck ever also rose in power and surpassed those who had served longer in the distribution of spoils and favors. Local Wolf Guais had little affection for the ways of the new one, and after finding themselves thrust aside, bitterness took root in their hearts. In their shared sense of grievance, they found a new unity of purpose. Often they gathered in secret, comforting each other, sharing the old memories when the old master was in power, and quietly plotting against the new one. But Ling Shu, what the fuck ever, was prepared. Under the pretense of a roll call, he gathered the local wolf guys in the temple and gave the signal to his loyal guards to seize the malcontents. The temple erupted into chaos. The new leader then leaped down from the roof into the crowd, ready to devour all who dared betray him. The Fireblade Wolf, hearing the commotion, rushed over and managed to hold what the fuck ever off and bought the minions time to flee to safety. When Black Wind King learned of this, he was ready to unleash punishment upon the rebellious Wolf Guys, but the Snake Guai mediated, and peace was restored. Yet from that day forth, the local Wolf Guys refused to tread even within the shadow of the walls of Guanyin Temple. What the fuck? You're a sturdy bastard, aren't you? What the fuck? Why don't you do that? Ginsengling. Inherent gifts in these mystical sprouts reside, walking forth from the earth's spirits untied. Roots serve as limbs, nourishing body and mind. Beware, excessive gathering brings hardships unkind. It was written in ancient records that consuming ginseng could bestow longevity, leading many to develop a fervent passion for devouring this precious tuber, especially aged ones. However, some scholars dismissed this notion, viewing ginseng as both a tonic and a poison. Its elevated status stemmed from its humanoid appearance, they said. Nonetheless, those who made their living by harvesting ginseng always found eager buyers. Deep within the valley, the younglings of ginseng shoots trembled with fear at the unmistakable sound of footsteps. It was the dreaded rhythm of the ginseng harvester's mountain shoes, crushing the thick layers of decaying leaves and rocky earth. And with every eerie resonance, the siblings of the ginseng plants vanished, disappearing one by one. Only the tiniest survivors managed to evade this grim fate, their diminutive size providing a fleeting reprieve. Yet even they bore the mark of fate, the crimson thread marking them and restraining them. Who knew when the harvesters would return and dig them up once they grew into their full potential? Time raced by, swift and unyielding, and on that day the familiar footsteps resurfaced. Within the years that had passed, it was likely the offspring of harvesters who were generations younger than those who came before. Then a quickened pace, a sense of anticipation. The crimson threads had surely been spotted. But oh, what ill fortune! As the ginseng harvester reached for the thread, it led him to a grim sight, the entwined remains of a skeleton. A curse gathered on the tip of his tongue, but before he could spit it out, the ground behind him rumbled with the sound of scattered dirt. He turned his head, the shifting soil unleashed a monstrous creature, towering and menacing. Fear gripped the harvester, urging him to flee, his frantic screams piercing the air, shouting of man-devouring guais. Fucking poisoned me. Wait, I don't remember. Oh, damn it. That's not provide shit. No, frog. Ow. It's gonna be another monster, isn't it? No. Okay. Almost got me. She gotta be quicker than that. Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. I did not pay attention. Cat, leave the turtle alone. Oh, she's just watching her. That's okay. I'm gonna go kick that wolf's ass now. Whoop his ass. I killed your king, so shut the fuck up. Sorry about that. The cat just decided to jump up on the turtle's habitat. She knows better. I've got a jacket kind of acting like a tarp over 1 inch of it, and that's basically her little hidey hole that she loves so much, and the cat decided she would try to jump on top of said jacket, which is obviously not going to hold up her weight. No. Mercy. Fuck off with that. Doing my best here. Guanyin Temple. Back hills. I go north, explore that.
How dare you?
Another monkey, I see. Why don't you lay down your weapon and join me in Buddha's mercy?
The original version?
What say you?
I tried. Ow! Guangxi.
You must have spoken. You, the destined one.
Red tides. Thor intensifies with each thrust. The flames do rise, transform to a wolf guy, and inflict scorch bane on the enemy with each attack. Transformation. Weapons and valuables cherished by Yaoguais often carry lingering obsessions from their deceased owners. Collecting them grants the ability to briefly take on their forms in combat. Each transformation has its own strengths, making them worth experimenting with. Transformations continuously consume might and require full gauge to initiate. Using spells during a transformation further depletes might. Once it's fully depleted, detransformation occurs automatically. Subsequently, might will gradually recover. I thought that was the other wolf, the old one and everything. Just mixed up the names.
You just had to make some noise, did you? Now everyone knows you're here. When a chime so grand echoes in the forest, Yaoguais will surely be alarmed.
I'm fine with that. That's stone. Okay. That's still stone. Yep.
When you're down.
you to...
Uh-oh. He's definitely about to beat my ass. Shouldn't I be able to transform into the Wandering Light now? Guangxi. To prove his worth, he gave sinister advice, yet reaped the bitter fruits of his own vice. Though justice remains silent, it never sleeps, and when it strikes, no one escapes its reach. In his youth, Guangxi was not a monk, but a little wolf guai who yearned to be human. He often took human shape to play in town, but the people always saw through him and chased him away. When he asked the other Yaguais why, they explained, "You may look like them, but you don't act like them. That's why they know. If you want to learn to be human, go live among them. Spend time with them to learn their ways and manners." He took this advice to heart and begged his master to grant his wish. His master, old Ling Shu, whatever, who was close to the Black Bear Guai in the mountain, agreed. The Black Bear Guai transformed the pup into a little monk and sent him to study under Elder Jinchi, an old friend. Oh. Turtle, be careful. At first, the fellow monks disliked him. They played tricks on him, and he always fell for it, slow and gullible as he was. Jinchi named him Guangxi, the Great Wisdom, hoping he would grow clever and sharp, so his fellow monks couldn't bully him. With Jinchi's care and teaching, Guangxi learned to read, write, and abide by the monastic rules. Gradually, he assimilated into the ranks. One day, two monks arrived at the temple. One had a fair, devout countenance, the other had a face covered in fur. They possessed a wondrous treasure, the Kasaya of Eversparks. Jinchi had never seen anything like it before and longed for it desperately. Hoping to repay Jinchi's teachings and nurturing, Guangxi devised a plan to acquire it for him. Guangxi never imagined his mistake would ignite red tides of flame that engulfed the temple he called home. Afterward, Jinchi took his own life, and Ling Shuzi fell to the Xingubang. Even the Black Bear Guai surrendered and was taken by Guan Yin. Guangxi saw how many had suffered for his sake, and knew he had failed utterly at being human. He shed his monk robes and retreated to the mountains, repenting with Jinchi's teachings. In his years of practice in the mountains, he forged a new weapon inspired by the raging flames he saw that night. He named it the Red Tides. Even to this day, after numerous years, he continues to hear persistent call echoing through the mountains. Guangxi! Guangxi! Who could it be that keeps calling him? Perfect dodge. His talent only strengthens the destined one himself. I think I did pretty well in that pronunciation of Guangxi. I haven't gotten everything, and damn near close to it. Yep. Looks good to me. The journey westward stretches far over towering peaks and waters dire. Didn't know I could fast travel. Is that not what I'm already wearing? Wearing the headband, scriptures pervade your mind. No need for recitation. Donning the garb, etiquette binds your form. No need for cultivation. Alright. Damn right.
So there really is someone who would dare to come.
That's a lot of will. Head mushroom. What's this? Oh, I missed something. further back.
What should I do? Caught in a tight spot. Come closer and fear not.
Noble blood doesn't prey on travelers like you. I am one with nature. I commune with the heavens and the earth.
You don't look like a Yaogwai from these parts. Have you come to earn the Black Wind King's favor? Hear me. That bear is but a hollow shell. He can grant you nothing. Don't waste your time on him.
Horn?
He lies about cheating death and even the treasures. His followers are, all of them, deceived. Blackwind Gwai is a sly one. He preaches virtue with a heart full of greed. Oh, I wouldn't entrust him with my plea. I don't know why you are here, but you should be vigilant. Now, I'm pressed for time. Fare thee well, then.
Looks like that's it. Should I fight him?
I don't know why you are here, but you should be vigilant. Now, I'm pressed for time. Fare thee well.
Neat. Ah, shit. Hello. Getting better. Hey! Quit getting up there. It's not for you. Stubborn cat. It's a good thing this room doesn't stay open when I'm not in here, so you can't be jumping all over the fucking terminal.
Now free in nature's sea.
Hello? Fuck. I used it. Can't fucking see. There we go. I can see your ass now. Fuck right off with that shit. Hello.
Have you seen those nameless souls adrift on your path? Their wheels float aloft, never to fade. Shame, your god serves little purpose, and mine answers solely to me.
Well, it serves a pretty decent purpose, keeping my ass alive.
I know a way to guide the souls, mend their paths, and set them free. It will aid you.
Hello, Sadie. Being good and like Maple over there.
Now, this is better. This god, though humble, may save the lost, banish their obsessions, and guide them.
Blessed Gord, under the guidance of a wise master, the destined one, that's me, has mastered the art of spirit absorption. The Gord possesses remarkable divine capabilities, allowing it to absorb the lingering wills of spirits left behind by formidable Yaoguais who have been defeated.
For one as destined as you, there can be no turning back. We are like tumbleweeds, drifting through life, with a destiny beyond our grasp.
Don't do it. I see you looking. You're looking at the habitat. Don't do it.
Fair sights fade, but with ink I bid them stay. The road has claimed you.
Good girl.
Now you must see it through. Your heart will guide you further. We shall meet again. Fair sights fade, but with ink I bid them stay. The road.
Alright. Cultivate spirits. TLT. Yeah. More transformations. Oh, he gone. Snakehead mushroom. I wasn't expecting multiple like that, but I got it. Yeah, 2 of the meditation spots. Snake Patroller, a season's turn from slumber at parts. Hidden in green, a hunter with arts. Small in shape, it devours the grand, or strikes a pain no cure can stand. In the kingdom of Hami, a small city stood against the mountainside. Its lush grasses and dense forests, a haven for serpents, much to the townfolk's constant dismay. There lived in this city a snake hunter, masterful in his craft, who had freed the people from many a serpent's threat, earning a fair share of silver in the process. He boasted not of his wealth, instead he often dispensed porridge to the needy and prayed for all. So revered was he that the magistrate awarded him a dwelling for all his family to live within the town walls. One day a ragged monk, seemingly delusional, came begging at his door. Snake Hunter's kind-hearted wife offered clothes and food, but the monk, unsatisfied, demanded liquor. The crowd scorned his impudence, their complaints growing loud until the Snake Hunter's return. He silenced the clamor and instructed his wife to bring the monk a gourd of spirits. Touched by the gesture, the monk warned, "A serpent guai lurks in your home. Ignore it not, or your family shall perish." The Snake Hunter scoffed at such mad ramblings and dismissed him promptly. Yet his wife heeded the monk's words and urged her husband to search for the guai. He, however, brushed aside her concerns. In her persistence, the wife fetched the mad monk once more to banish the evil. Indeed, with raw meat and an iron hook, the monk drew from their home a massive serpent, taller than a man, clearly a creature of power. 4 limbs it sprouts, and venom deadly, the monk declared. A mere touch is death. And with those words he slew the serpent guai for the woman. Strangely thence the town remained untouched by further snake scourges, as if by the mad monk's hand peace was restored. A noble fate's vengeful breath binds the bones of snakes in death, a soul mistreated here to stay, resentful will blown astray. On the village of Shaded Heights there lived a young man, orphaned and impoverished, constantly mistreated by his fellow villagers. One day, hunters from the village discovered a strange cave in the mountains, emitting eerie sounds that sent shivers down their spines. Too afraid to enter themselves, villagers pushed the young man in to investigate. Lost in the darkness, he stumbled and fell from a cliff, crying out in agony. Believing the cave harbored a fearsome guai, the villagers abandoned him and fled in terror. Sitting at the bottom, the young man wept bitterly. Amidst his tears, he heard the sound of bone snapping and rustling of movement. Startled, he fell silent, only to hear footsteps approaching. Filled with fear, he yelled, "Stay away! I am an orphan and burdened with misery. My flesh is lean, feasting on me. My flesh is lean. Feasting on me won't do you any good." Surprisingly, as soon as he spoke, the footsteps stopped. Time passes, and within the darkness, hunger gnawed at the man's senses. Despairingly, he pleaded, "There's no one coming for me. Devour me quickly, so I may have a merciful death." Then the footsteps resumed, inching closer. Terrified, he assumed his end was imminent. Yet, to his astonishment, he felt a piece of cloth gently brushed against his face. Reaching out, he realized it was a sleeve, which he grasped firmly. The sleeve guided him to stand and led him through the darkness until they found the cave's entrance. As the daylight bathed them, she almost did it again. Daylight bathed them. The young man finally saw what had been guiding him, a skeletal serpent Gwai. Seeing the young man startled, the Gwai suddenly extended its neck and swept him out of the cave. Afterwards, the young man was saved by passing merchants and departed from the village with them. From then on, his life gradually improved and prospered. As the saying goes, misfortune may be the harbinger of fortune, and fortune may conceal misfortune. While not an absolute truth, when events reach their peak, change becomes inevitable. From change, opportunities arise, and the lowest valleys often reveal the clearest paths. So these guys were good? Why'd they attack me? Did they attack me? I might be the bad guy here. Hello? Is anybody here? Huh. Kiss me? Oh, that was an attack. Rude. I'm really fucking up these snakes. Another one of you? I feel like I'm just farming Will at this point. Fungaling. As mountain rains kiss the ground, youthful green is all around. In her virtue's quiet display, even guys in the woods repay. In the highland bounds there lived a widow and her girl, left to fend against the harsh days alone. The mother sold pancakes in the nearby village. The girl gathered firewood, ground grain, and cooked meals, shouldering her share of the family's responsibility. I'm guessing the mother's pancakes are not like the pancakes I think of that some people call flapjacks and shit. I'm guessing it's an actual type of cake. Ceaseless rains had worn down the woodshed, long neglected without a man's hand. The beams rotted and the roof caved in. One day, the girl found atop the ruins a gleaming mushroom, vibrant and capped like a bowl. Dew dancing on its surface, a spark of life too precious to pluck. She sheltered it with straw, letting it thrive in peace. Laden task, the girl had no time to play with other children. All her secrets and dreams she whispered to the mushroom, as if it were a dear friend. The toils of life led the widow into illness, urgently needing money for medicine. After discussing it, the widow and her daughter decided to sell their house. A wealthy neighbor, who had once been close to the widow's late husband, expressed interest in buying the house. However, this neighbor was very stingy and tried to exploit the widow's illness to lower the price. They spread various rumors to scare away other potential buyers, bullying the helpless widow and her daughter. Worried and anxious, the girl often hid in the woodshed to cry. The mushroom witnessed all her grievances. The next day, something strange happened at the neighbor's house. Overnight, mushrooms had sprouted all over their property. When the neighbors ordered their servants to clear them away, they discovered a large, eerie mushroom about a foot tall, neither green nor yellow, growing on the main beam. When they tried to cut down the mushroom with long-handled sickles, it suddenly rose into the air, opened its cap like a fishing net, and floated above them. It shook itself and then fell onto the man of the house, crushing him to death. The air was filled with countless spores the creature released, knocking everyone to the ground. Afterward, the mushrooms crawled out of the ground, transforming into many guys. They helped the widow and her daughter pack their belongings and leave the village, disappearing into the mountains. Yikes. Oh, wait, almost forgot. Focus on this one. Getting that stamina up. I guess I'm gonna go down first. That seems like the less obvious way. Oh, there's another one. And another one.
This humble one's name is Guangmo. Should my demise come by your hands, please pass this message to my master. Searching for deity, mortals do aspire. Craving immortality, Yao Guais surely will conspire!
It seems rude and uncalled for.
Greet our visitor.
Shit.
All's in vain. Save your own effort.
He got my ass. Well, that'll be all for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I have. So, till next time, guys. Bye.